Well, first of all, congratulations to Merrimack on an outstanding season. They're a quality hockey team, and we had three pretty close games against them. And tonight, the score didn't indicate the type of hockey game it was, I felt. I'm proud of our guys. A lot of these guys, believe it or not, with COVID, haven't had a chance to play too much playoff hockey. So the Berglund, I thought, had an outstanding game. He hasn't played in the playoffs. So this was his first taste. And now giving those guys an opportunity to play at the Garden is a big deal for our program, and we want to keep that going forward. So I thought Savory was good. I thought Berglund's line was good. I think we had 5 different goal scorers. So it's always nice when you can get contributions from all the way down your lineup.
It did appear right off the bat from the very first shift that you guys just were going to impose your will all night long.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have a good start, right? Whether it's playoffs or regular season, and I thought we started on time, 4:30 or not. We hadn't played 4:30 all year, and but I thought we started on time, and that's a nice thing to see.
Noam, you mentioned Berglund as first Hockey's playoff game. He took a pretty good shot early in that game. I know you had some conversations with the trainer, and it says something for the kid to come back. You have a heck of a game for you. He's an important player for you.
Yeah, no question. I thought several guys took some different shots, but it's a physical game. It's playoffs, and I thought he was on. I thought several guys did a good job committing to the game plan, and the result is there. We're excited, and we're certainly excited to be moving on, and we'll find out our next opponent here at the end of the night.
Coach, what do you have to say about Ryan Brichette's scoring tonight? Also, congratulations from Ben McAvoy to you.
Oh, terrific. Ryan's got very nice hands. He's a creative player. I probably didn't play him as much as I would have liked, but we did play 4 lines. It's just sometimes you shorten the bench for penalties reasons and those types of things, but I thought his last goal was key. Just to settle things down a little bit, and he almost got one on the empty net, but he got slashed at the end there and didn't. But had a good game. It was opportunistic, is the way I would describe him.
The Berglund goal that was ruled off. What was the explanation for that?
The explanation I got from the referee was that he wasn't allowed to play his position, and I've looked at it again. I'll need to get a better explanation, but that was the ruling, and we had to get over it. There's going to be a lot of emotional swings, and navigating those emotional swings is awfully important in the playoffs. So I wasn't going to make a big deal. Clearly, his skate was in the crease, but he wasn't even close to the pads. So I thought because of that, the goalie didn't fight for his position regardless, and it was called a no goal. So I had to live with that and move on.
A lot of times in the playoffs, you don't have a lot of advanced time to sell tickets, and you get some small crowds. Tonight was not the case. Could you just talk about the atmosphere in the building and maybe what it did for your players? Yeah,
that's a great point and a great observation. I appreciate you mentioning that, because it's always nice to have fans. Hey, these guys played in front of absolutely no fans for 3 playoff games last year, and it was depressing. But at the same time, you had to do what you got to do. We were just appreciative to be playing hockey at that point. But to have fans, it brings life to the building. I think whether you're at Merrimack or at Lowell, you appreciate people coming out. And I think people enjoy college hockey a lot. And it was nice to see both bands there. There was a college atmosphere because of it. And I congratulate all fans that showed up tonight. And a big shout out to all those people.
Do you feel like it was a full 60-minute effort from you guys?
Yeah, I think so. It was a little disjointed, in the third period, because they get a power play and it ends up being 6-on-4 because they pulled their goalie, and they got quite a few shots from the outside, and guys did a good job of protecting the net front. But yeah, I enjoyed the effort. The effort I thought was there for 60 minutes, and guys are committing to blocking shots, and the first 2 times we played them, I thought they took it to us face-off wise, and it was not so tonight. I thought we were better.
No, I know you didn't care who you played, but you played a team that beat you twice in the regular season, and I'm sure there's a lot of pride in that locker room. Are you a subscriber to that theory that it's tough to beat the same team over and over again, and maybe the team that lost the first 2 games might have some type of edge?
Yeah, I'm not sure we ever gave that any thought. We had the same situation with UNH, having been beaten with the first game. You just got to put it behind you. We gave the guys, we challenged the guys in many different aspects here this week, and they answered the bell. I thought they were ready to play, start on time, and they kept it going.
The nature of this league has been so tight, there's so little separation. We saw that last weekend with so many teams within striking distance of high seeds. Now that it's a one and done type tournament, the urgency, were you happy with the urgency that you guys played with tonight? And that's my first question, then I'll have a follow-up.
Yeah, I was pleased. The compete level was there and the urgency was there. And it started from the first couple shifts, and it kept, it certainly kept going in the second period. And the third period was, like I said, a little disjointed. A lot of 6-on-5, 6-on-4, and we managed to weather the storm, is the best way to say it.
If I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, it'll either be BC or UMass next weekend at the Garden. You've played tight games against those guys all year. I believe maybe 1 or 2 goals. Again, going with the nature of how close Hockey East has been this season. So, not a specific question, but like, what are you expecting next weekend? Do you expect that to continue? Today's game notwithstanding, the closeness.
Yeah, we'll digest. Yeah, we'll digest this game. We'll think about the opponent when we know. Somebody asked me this week if we were glad we were playing this opponent, and I said if you gave me a choice, I'm not sure who I would choose in the league. That's how tough it is. I don't know. I'm glad somebody made the choice for us, because I didn't care who we ended up playing. We're just excited to be playing playoff hockey and excited to be moving on and seeing the Garden. Giving these kids an opportunity to play at the Garden is a big deal. For some, it's going to be one of their highlights, their career highlights. And yeah, it's exciting to play for Hockey's championship. We want to keep this going.
Can you just talk about like the environment at the Garden? Maybe like what's different about it? Just like the stakes getting higher.
Yeah, I think these guys are used to playing in front of some great crowds, so I'm not worried about them being overwhelmed by any crowds, to be honest with you. The Garden is just special because it's a Garden. To get an opportunity to play there, that means you're one of the best 4 teams in the conference, and you're playing for a championship, and you're still in it. So we've had quite a few, I think 6 last 9 years. We've had a chance to go to the championship game. We want to add to that and get a chance to play for the championship again. But it's so good, as you know, the semifinal is going to be an even better test. So we'll wait to see that game.
And the stakes get higher. Not only are you talking about a Hockey East championship, but even at the NCAA tournament bid.
Yeah, no question. It's exciting though. That's why you play all year long, is to play for both Hockey's championship and then get an NCAA bid. So we'll take it one step at a time, and next week is Hockey East. Thanks, guys.